Hi friends, it's Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead, and I recently picked up my bulk order of citrus. I have a citrus order that I place once a year in December, and then it is delivered in January. It's through the Sam Put Citrus Farm in Bakersfield, California. They do drops around the country, mostly within Mennonite and German Baptist communities. You can usually hook up with a drop that way. And if you place, if your group places an order of 100 boxes or more, then they'll deliver to you, and it's a wonderful way to get a good deal on some bulk citrus this time of year. So I got 2 boxes. Each box is a half bushel. So I got 2 boxes of grapefruit. That's mostly for fresh eating, but if they start to go bad before we have finished them up, those will be juiced or canned. I got 3 boxes, which is a bushel and a half of lemons. And every year I get the lemons and I juice them all and I freeze the juice, and that's what we use for lemonade and our lemon juice throughout the year. Today I'm going to take you along as I get that frozen. I also got 1/2 bushel of mandarins for fresh eating for the children, and they've already been getting into those. And then on top of it, to get the most bang for my buck, I try to take the peels of my citrus as much as I can, and we'll make candy out of that. We'll dehydrate it to make lemon peel powder. I'll put the peels into vinegar to infuse to make cleaners. And we also will infuse some of the citrus peels and pulp into vodka to make extracts for baking. So it's a fun project. It sort of is a way for me to get in the kitchen and do some bulk preservation, something that I really enjoy doing, but I don't have an opportunity to do much in the winter. So it's always fun in the middle of January when things are starting to get a little dreary and cold and you're just kind of pent up in the house and have that cabin fever. This always gives me something to do. And so we're looking forward to juicing today. Why don't you guys come along? The kids, I've got David here. Say hi, David.
Hi.
David's working on some spelling work right now. Some of the other kids are finishing up school, and then we're just gonna get started with the lemons.
You doing all lemons?
We're gonna do until all the jars are filled. Until all the jars are filled. That's what.
In previous years, we had to use this little hand juicer to do all the bushels of lemons, and it would just take a week to get it all done, and we'd all have very sore arms. This year we wised up and we bought an electric juicer here, and it's working out great. The kids are enjoying helping out and using it. It's a Procter Silex brand that I will link in the description. But all we do is we juice the lemons, and then we strain out the seeds and the pulp before we pour them into our glass jars. And we fill the glass jars about 3/4 of the way full. I'll show you down there. And then those will just go directly into the freezer. Whenever we want lemonade, we can simply thaw out a jar and add some water and sugar, and we have lemonade all through the summer. It works out really well. Here's the aftermath of our juicing. This little juicer did a really good job. We had to take breaks. I was afraid about burning the motor up, so we did quite a bit of hand juicing. But it took us about an hour and a half to get through this half bushel. Just 2 more to go. All right, we juiced 1/2 bushel, so we're a third of the way done, and here's what we got. This is about 11 pints right here that I'm gonna freeze. That will make us 11 batches of lemonade this summer, which is awesome. I put a little bit in here. I'm gonna make some lemonade for the kids for this afternoon. And then David used some of it. What are you making back there, buddy?
Lemon bars.
He's making lemon bars. So that's what we got done today. We're down to, I have 1 little half pint and then I think 1 full quart of lemon juice from last year left. So 1.5 bushels seems to be a really good amount of juice for our family. And all I do is put old used canning lids on the top and I freeze them, and then whenever I want to make some lemonade, I pull one out and thaw it. The goal is to let this lemon juice get us through from spring all the way through summer for our fresh lemonade. Once fall hits, we tend to want to drink apple cider, and I freeze a lot of that to get us through fall and winter. And then this is just a treat that maybe once or twice a week I'll make a batch for the kids on a day where we're playing outside and it's nice and refreshing. And I really like doing it this way. It saves us money. I know exactly what's in my lemonade when I make it myself, and it's a fun thing to do. It kind of brightens up a winter day to get all of this fresh citrus juiced and in the freezer. David's mixing up our lemonade we're going to have with lunch. So my rule of thumb is for one of these nearly full pint jars that I freeze, I typically put it into a container this size right here. So I don't know what this holds, maybe a 1/2 gallon of water, something like that. But so for this pint and that amount of water, I add 1 cup of sugar. And that makes it just sweet enough. It's still a little sour, isn't it, David?
Yeah.
But is that how you kind of like it? How do you like your lemonade?
A little more sour than sweet. It still has a little bit of sweet in it, but more sour.
So just that cup to that size and this pint is going to make a sour lemonade. So you would just need to add sugar or honey or whatever it is to taste to make it a little sweeter. But this will be a nice little treat today. We'll have some lemonade with lunch, and then we'll have some lemon bars for dessert with dinner. We're going to get David to finish that up. So we just store our jars, glass jars here in the freezer, and then they'll be ready for us this coming spring. We'll get to enjoy some tasty lemonade in the hot months. Then as you can see, here's some of our frozen apple cider that's left. That's what we're trying to use up as our special drink right now through the winter. So we'll probably on our way out here grab one of those to thaw and drink this weekend. What do you think about that, buddy?
That sounds good.
Yeah? Got it?
Yep.
Let's grab some blueberries while we're out here too,
Blueberry.
because I'll make blueberry muffins for breakfast tomorrow. All right, friends. Well, that's it for today. The kids are enjoying eating the lemon tart, I guess is kind of what it turned into, that David baked. And I'm going to get busy. We have 1 bushel down. I've got 2 more to go. So we got to get back to juicing lemons. We hope your family's having a blessed day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.